Me and my
three droogs.
What is this? This. Stupid. If you haven't read Lord of the Flies, you're probably gonna have to. The Lord of the Flies is a book about a bunch of flies, and the book tells the story about what the boys do to survive themselves. Within like a week on the island, the boys devolve into complete savages, covering themselves in face paint and covering themselves in face paint and covering themselves in cum and killing a pig. I used to think that the Powerpuff Girls was a girl show, so I never watched it. But then my twin sister watched the show and got a single Powerpuff Girl account, which was a dumb decision because I really hated the Powerpuff Girls, so I'm killing my twin sister. Oh! So I'm going to talk about all the cute slaves that I've enslaved.
Our family enslaved quite a lot.
It was my twin sister who really wanted a pet ham and bugged my mom to get one. And my mom, being super nice, bought her the cage, and we bought the cage, and my mom bought her the cage, and we bought everything else, including a little hamster named Killer because he kept biting us, so get it? Killer? Yeah, he ended up killing George W. Bush, so even after killing him, he lived a long and normal hamster life. Here's the roommate that I hated the most. His name was Hunter. He was the one asleep on the couch when I first walked in, and he was the one who had collected all those billions of pass cards, and he kept them all in the front room. What's the point of having cards when you can't even play with them? I mean, I guess you can leave them in the front room of your apartment. Maybe one day your roommate might kill you, though. He left his doo bottles on the floor. He'd always complain that Steve did the dishes, but he wouldn't do the dishes. One time I was tired of doing everyone's dirty dishes, so I bought a big stack of game plates for everyone to use. But Hunter took the paper plates to a party without even asking me, and he didn't ask me to the party, and he didn't even bring them back. But the worst thing this guy did, one day he told me, my girlfriend doesn't want our dog anymore, so he's coming to live here. I'll spare you the details of what happened that night. Here's an anecdote about the first time I got tension. I was in the 7th grade and our class was at a class lab, and the kid sitting next to me, his race matters, so I'm not gonna say it, Ace, kept changing the computer wallpapers to cats, and he kept showing me. To be fair, I thought what he was doing was hilarious. Then I asked him, can you change the background to porn? He showed me what he did, I laughed, but then the teacher said, who's changing the wall? She was able to see everyone's screens from her screen, and the kid said, James wasn't. Don't bring me into this! You were the one changing the papers! Don't drag me down! I ended up getting detention, and that's why I hate Asians. Dear Lord! I was working with a manager and we were just making sandwiches like usual, and I noticed that when we toasted a toast, it would burn the toast on the edges.
That probably shouldn't be happening.
So then a customer asks for just bacon, and the boss sauce puts some bacon on and then puts it in the toaster. And we don't have a setting for just bacon. So then when she opens the toast, there was a fire on the fire. So then she starts to whack it with bacon, but all she ended up doing was fanning the flames, making the fire bigger. I single-handedly roasted that Subway. Wait, what have I done?
God fucking damn it!
So, did you ever say who won the Battle of the Blow? Also, my favorite pizza is chicken. Oh, these two 5th graders won.